What's up, YouTube? What's up, Fish Fam? Today I'm going to be doing my water changes on my tanks. I do this every Sunday. Really not much to it. I know the lights are off, but it's quite simple how I do it. I'm pretty sure everybody else has their own method as well. But, Now, this is the Python. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are familiar with it. And yeah, let's get started. Let me get this outside. If I can get it outside, stuff is tangled up. All right, I think I got it. Go out my back door. I just simply leave the hose out here like that, or somewhat like that. Give me a second. There we go. And I go back in here. Start the process. Yeah, it's quite simple. Doesn't take long at all. Shoot. See with this tank, since I have no sand or anything down there at the bottom, does make it quite easy to deal with it. Gotta get this lid because I don't have the little tab to pull on anymore. It broke off. But yeah, see, I start the siphon to sink the tube in the water, bring it up till it starts to drain, and try to hurry up and do it, pull it back in, and that's all there is to it. Then I go in here and try to vacuum out as much gunk and everything as I can. I never get it all 100%, so I figure as long as I do it enough, as you can tell, the reflection is killing it, but I mean, that's pretty much straightforward. Not much to it. I know it's dark as well, so sorry about that. This light isn't very bright. It's only like it's really like I think like a 3-foot light, but it'll fit a 4-foot tank. Had one laying around, and yeah, we decided to use it on here. See? That's what I do. Every Sunday. Or try to every Sunday. Unless it's extremely cold out during like the winter, then I'll wait for a warmer day to do it. But outside of that, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna drain this one. All right, sorry about that, y'all. Hit the wrong button again. But yeah, I'm gonna drain this one pretty far. See, using a spray bar from this FX system. It pushes the water a lot better, especially when it's shorter, because it's kind of more like a jet stream. But if you have fish that are more, I guess, sensitive to a heavy water movement, you might not want to do that. But I do that because these guys are big and you know, they can handle it pretty much. They're not definitely not getting pushed around by it. You know, so I'll drain that. I was going to use the C-Chain Zero pump, but today, since I'm a little banged up, I think it's in my best interest not to do too much. Definitely not to do too much. Then I use a sponge. If I don't use the Hygger glass cleaner, I'll get a sponge that's, you know, a decent one. Clean the inside of the glass. Now, I know the whole idea of the algae scraper is, or cleaner, glass cleaner, whatever you want to call it, is to keep your hand out of the tank. But with a tank, when it's this big, that size that I have, it sort of takes a minute. So it's still okay to use, though. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to discredit it because it still does what it's supposed to. Just, lost it. Just not as fast, if that makes sense. This here, you can get it, swipe across the glass real quick. See? Trying to. See? Swipe her glass real quick. And it's a done deal. But you gotta get your hands wet. That's the part you have to be willing to do. And I know there's easier ways, better ways to do this. But that's how I do it. I make sure my hands aren't like they're clean enough to be doing this. Like there's no soaps or residue or anything. So when I wash my hands, I just use plain water and stuff just to, you know, get through there and get it did. But that's it now. Squeeze the water back into the tank. I know it's not the best thing to do, but I've been doing it, so I hadn't had any issues doing that. And see, I don't know if you can see, but she showed you before and after. But this glass it's clean, quick, fast. While it's doing your maintenance, you can check on your heaters and stuff. These guys seem to love knocking this one, no matter what I do. I wanted to move it closer over there where they're not fumbling around, but guess what? I don't have a plug. I'm gonna figure out something though. And while it's still draining, it gives you the opportunity to still go in here, you know, pick up wherever you can pick up still. If you see anything, like I said, I never get this 100%, but get it enough, you know, get it as much as you can, clean it as much as you can, and you know. Yeah. And finish letting it drain. You know, now they say do a 20%, some people do 50%, some people do 30%, some people only do 10%. Like I said, these aren't how-to videos. I'm just showing you what I do. So I'll let it drain to where I see fit. That's how I do mine. I hadn't had any issues doing that so far, so hopefully none start. But I'm not gonna tell you you gotta drain it this much or that. Whatever's working for you and keep your tank maintenance and everybody in your aquarium is doing fine. Hey, roll with it. And basically on this tank, these tanks, it's a rinse and repeat. Now, I also use the same sponge. I understand people may say, well, aren't you worried about cross-contamination between tanks? Yes. But so far, I know it's a bad way of putting it, but I've been getting away with it so far. But I wouldn't recommend you do this like this. I really don't. But it's just something I do. I mean, if it works for you, hey. But like I said, I do have the scraper, the Kiger glass cleaner. I could have easily whipped it out. Unless I know it's dark. The lights went off. These have a timer. This Hydro one in the Beamsworth, they have a timer. So, like around 6 o'clock, that tank will kick on. And about 6:10, this one kicks on. That one doesn't have one with the timer, so I have to manually turn it on and off. That's why that one's light is still on. But yeah, so I'll do the same thing. Go in there, glaze, kind of swipe over it. You know. Leave it like that. Get my little squeeze out the sponge back into the aquarium thing. And then come over here while that one's draining. Like I said, normally, y'all, I would use the Seachay, that zero pump I got. So it wouldn't take me that long, but I'm a little banged up. Don't feel like stooping too much over. Unplugging stuff, plugging stuff, you know, starts to wear on the body. I mean, when you're hurt, it starts to make you not feel good. So I decided to opt out of that today and do it this way. And I've done it before plenty of times, even before I got the pump. So it's not like it's something new to me. But you see, the angelfishes are still doing good. They're still eating. Everybody is still doing what they're supposed to do, so I'm happy about that. I'm not saying I solved the mystery. I just think before in the past when I had them, I did have smaller fish in there with them and a lot more of them. Like the other fish, I guess it made them more comfortable because I did take out all the Congos. All of them. So it was just the Geos and the first set of angels I've had. So I'm guessing that's what, you know, stressed them out, just being in there with bigger fish and nothing smaller around their size to lead the way. But yeah. See, I'm done with all the inside glass maintenance stuff. Let this one drain more. Like I said, drain until you see fit, not when somebody else sees fit. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll get back to y'all when I get to filling them back up. Alright, we're back at it. I got the tanks drained as far as I'm going to go. Except for this one, it's still going. But I just fill them back up. And what I use to wipe down the glass is just water and vinegar. That's it. Spray bottle, microfiber towel, wipe off the glass. I don't even squirt it heavy. It's like a slight mist of it, and then just wipe it off, and pretty much it. Call it a day. And I use what I use for dechlorinator. It's safe. I know I said that before, but just in case, got new people here. It's safe. Do it like that. A measuring tab, a 1/4. It's a done deal. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and get this wrapped up. Thank y'all for joining me, and don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and catch y'all back at the next one. Peace.